Okay, guys, welcome back. Trade with Crazii version 10.4 review of the first of May market. So we're going to primarily zoom in into the gold market because that is what happened. I want to talk about it is for yesterday's gold, and you can see that gold was really going in one particular direction. And of course, if you have followed through, you would have profit from that itself. So let's go into it right now. Yep. So can you guys see my gold chart? And I'll see if yes, press number 6 right now just to make sure that you're all on the same track. Okay, excellent. Okay, so let's go through this whole motion of gold yesterday. Yeah. So first of all, gold, you can see that when it opens, it was 32.89 and the MLP was 33.02. So when it opens below MLP, by that alone, by default, once the market goes below OP, usually it will sell. So that is something by default. Okay. Of course, the market goes above OP, but below MLP, then what happened? We can still buy, but we just buy little. Yeah, just buy little. So there's a lot of scenarios you can must take note, but after you get used to it, right, actually very simple already. Okay, so one thing that we have watched out yesterday was very important is this guy here, the low here, and the low here, and the low here were identical, all right, and almost to the low here, right? And this triple or quadruple low has the pivot one, sorry, something similar at 32.67. So the thing is this. I mean, look at it from a technical point. Without the pivots, this is the low, this is the low for the last 5 days. And the market seemingly every time goes there, it will rebound. So the technical understanding is that this level, 32, 65, 68 level is a very critical support level for the last few days. And then yesterday, we have the pivot 1 and 2 inverse itself. And then the pivot one number was 3267.47. Very precise number. So what do we do as a trader? I already warned you yesterday, if the market can hit 3267, it will rebound. But if the market goes above hit and goes below it, right, the selling will be catastrophic. So I already reminded you guys, and plus the KSI yesterday was all the way red in color, right? So this one was bad. Then someone asked me this question, then care about the KCX is black lay, then how? Now, KCX belongs to the retailer, KSI belongs to the big boy. So obviously, the weightage will be heavier to the KSI versus the KCX. But of course, you may say, but retail isn't that strong and big enough. Yeah, but retail got one downside. Retail usually buy and hold. They don't really sell. I mean, hedge funds or big funds, they don't care. As long as got money to make, I just buy and sell. So there's a difference here. But nonetheless, I just inform you that yes, indeed, you say that the boys are buying, the retails, boys are selling, but the retail are buying. You are saying that as a statement, it's no wrong. Yeah. Okay, so then after that, the market pushed down, and then I told you that the next first support will be at the MA30, and truth be told, the market really go for the MA30 after that. Yeah. So we're gonna go into slow detail on how the chart present itself yesterday slowly. Yeah. Okay, so let's start at the start of the day. This is the OP of the day. Already from the start, the market started to sell already. Okay, then we have the diamond here. We put a line across it. There was a fake move here where the market purposely go above it and then pull back down. And then once it started to go down below the pivot one, the number that I told you, be very careful. That's where the lows are. When the market goes below it and pierces below it with strength, you can see that, oh my God. Right, that was whereby you see the KSI also changed from green to red already. And okay, pang, all the way down to the KTR -3 and continue to fall. And then that is where the MA30 comes in. Look at it, the MA30, right? So you see MA30 cluster around this area. There's only two outcome, guys. Always there's only two outcome. One, the market go up. Two, the market come down. So you can see that the market chose the way down. So every time the market goes down only, right, they seem to be very happy. But then if you put the line across here, like what you see always, then it's different, right? They need to wait for a while. So one little joke here itself is this diamond here. That's a single diamond. So I'm gonna put it in as a closing. So what happens at market ding dong for a few for about 2 hours. Okay, and then after that, the market stays below the line. Now, at this juncture here, you may say, but Kel, by the time this happened, already below -3, can we still trade? Well, by right, I told you for after KTR -3 or +3, we don't really trade lah. But if you really insist and using KCL or KCB, as a target zone, you can try, but you must be very, very careful. Okay, so that was what happened. And then after that, market really fell and then market really came down, right? Okay, then after that, it tries again. It tries again and it goes up initially. Oh, sorry, freehand drawing. Initially, it went up, that was good, but once you break below, it's a sell again. So it's very clear that there was selling at every level. Okay, so what turned it around is when the diamond turned here, and then you have your diamonds to base out here around this area, and you can see that the market sell first and then buy it up. So I suspect that they are upset because the thing is this you guys have already beat the boys up. In this case, the retail the thing here, and you can see the market moving up later on. So we look at it in a deeper ground. I can show you in deeper with the lines all drawn. Okay, so see this is the line, just drawn on scale. Okay, this is just drawn to you and show you the impact of the whole thing. Okay. All right. So as long as there's no new diamond, just keep on drawing and drawing and drawing, no problem. As long as they're making money from the market, that is more important. Yep. Okay. All right. So that is the diamond of yesterday. So this one is very clear, and you can see the follow aftermath itself. You can see this is what happened. And this is what happened. Okay. Okay. All clear? All right, so again, the diamond can stretch how far away? You can stretch all the way in. As long as you found support, there's no new diamond, it's a support. Then if the market continues to draw, then draw here. So that means you can still use it. And then afterwards, when it breaks below the line, you just be careful what you chose. If it stays above the line, then you just also be careful on what you are looking for. Okay. All right, all clear, yeah? All clear. All right, press the next number, number 7. Okay, so now looks at the next number, next chart itself. You can see that it's gold in aftermath after it went up. Okay, let's look at the wait. Okay, the dark pivot expiry. Okay, let's look at this Nasdaq yesterday. Nasdaq. Okay, on. Okay, so yesterday Nasdaq opening price is at 19,736, MLP 19,615. So by default, above OP is a buy, right? So the Nasdaq went up, fair. Then as it goes up itself, it breaks above pivot one, then go okay, still fair. But once it hit a high level, it's all right. The market reversed on him, and then the Nasdaq come down. Then of course the first time to get it will be this 19,895. That will be the first resistance because we still got one resistance on top at 2319. That's long term. If the market can go above it, then of course the whole champagne can pop. Yeah, but now not the time yet. Okay. So but the KSI is green. KCS is blue, right? It's black, sorry. So all is good. That's why the market at the start of the day, you can see it zoom up itself, right? So from the start of the day, right, everything was all cold, all good, boom, went all the way to pivot one. Then jam around here, okay, and that was where the 4 diamond was there. So I know that your chat don't have that. We are looking at this right now because the problem is that only seemingly gold has the biggest issue. But other than that, other market like Dow Jones and indexes or forexes, they are all okay. So that's a bit funny though. Okay, all right. So that was what happened at the this thing here. So what happened is that okay, we all ordered to build and then drop it in, and you can see that the soldier is just so close but so strong. Yeah. So we try it again after a while later. We put it here. Okay, only one part of it came out, but we still do the same thing. The market still go up. So it seems that as long as you have a drawing of the candle, you just draw it and draw it properly, you should be able to see your own gem of stone. But that's the only thing is that now your this lot size need to adjust accordingly itself. The lot size cannot be too big because if too big, then you may have difficulty to move around. Yeah. Okay, so that is all for today's diamond sharing and stuff like that. I would like you to really practice on what you have been learning, and of course, hopefully you do the best. All right, so for those who are not too sure, you know, of anything else, please text in the group chat. I'm more than happy to assist you. Okay, that'll be all for today. Thank you very much. Have a great day.